What's up, everybody? Welcome back to This or Therapy. I am your host, Chris Mack, and today I want to talk about the difference between living in a moment and dwelling on a moment. Now, we all have been told that we have to, enjoy life and live in the moment and be present and things of that nature. But there's a difference between living in the moment and appreciating it and then living in that moment in a sense of dwelling on it, meaning like you're holding on to the past. So I'm trying to give you some examples. Actually, I'll give you an example of something that happened to me recently. Last night I had a show. It was a great show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was on point. All the comedians were really hitting. I ended out the show and, I'm gonna say this without arrogance, smashed, okay? Laughs galore. And it was a great moment. I had a great time. I had to, it brought some memories. I wish I had recorded it, but I didn't. Such is my luck. But that's where I'm talking about, right? So in the moment, people were telling me how good of a job I did, and it was great. And as soon as I was feeling that, but it was like the second I got those compliments, I was immediately thinking about the negatives. Oh, I didn't record it. Oh, nobody's gonna know about it. You know what I mean? Instead of just like enjoying the moment. Like I lived in the moment. It was great. It was good. And now I'm sitting here dwelling on why I didn't record it. Why I didn't do, that's me living in the past. That's me dwelling on it. Instead of just enjoying it and taking in the compliments and, taking in the time that I had and, enjoying the joy that I gave out to the people who were laughing. I'm sitting there beating myself up and dwelling on the past of why I didn't record it. And I think we often do that, right? We often have these moments in life that are great. And, instead of enjoying them, we start dwelling on what could have gone wrong and what should have gone wrong. And it's like, we shouldn't be doing that, right? We shouldn't be dwelling on the moment. We should be enjoying that moment and then moving on from it because everything's fleeting, right? Every minute is a new moment in life. Every minute that we spend, every minute of our time that we spend on this earth is a new minute in time. There's no old minutes, right? We can't go back to the past. It can't rewind it 10 minutes, can't rewind it any time, right? So we just got to move forward. I think some people, we get caught up in dwelling on moments, right? We remember like a great time in our lives, a great time when we were happy. And then we try to relive that past. We try to go back to it. That stuff is, we got to move on. Moving on is great. It hurts sometimes, but it's great because the great thing about it is like, even when moving on hurts, you get over that hurt, right? Like you eventually, when you move on, that hurt doesn't hurt as much. Like it may still give you a little bit of a, you feel it in your chest. You remember a time when you were feeling at your worst, but it never feels the same again. Like it never feels that same pain that you felt in that moment when it was fresh. It never feels that exact same way once you truly get over and truly let it go. And that's why I mean, like, by not dwelling in the moment, because not all moments in the past are bad, right? But, if you remember a time when you were like the most happiest, you can't go back and create that time, And I've done that myself recently. I've hit up some old flames. Not like trying to get with them, but just like, maybe I was. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not even gonna lie to myself. Like, I don't know if I was trying to or not. In my mind, I felt like it was just purely, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's all right. But maybe some part of me was dwelling in the past. Maybe some part of me was like trying to reconnect to see what was there. And, of course, especially if it's been years, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get shot down. They don't remember. They don't care. You know what I mean? And, I felt some type of way, but like, I shouldn't feel that type of way because that was I'm reaching out for something that's just not there, That's just the past. You can't reach out for the past. That's why it's the past. It's gone. There was a moment in time and now you moved on. Like, I'm not even the same person, for some of these people that I was reaching out to, I'm not even the same person that I was then that they knew me as. And they only know me as that. And so you also got to take that into a factor that like, that's how they remember you. And so like, if you do reach out to an old flame and they like reject you or dismiss you or whatever the case may be, but that's because they're remembering you as that person that they knew then, but they don't know you now, right? And you can't take that personally because they don't know you, right? How did they know the person that you, like, I reached out to somebody that I met 15 years ago. They knew me 15 years ago. I'm 36. Think about that, 15 years ago. I was a way different person then, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was 21. Of course, that's how they remember me, as like the young, wild, out there, acting a fool, getting drunk, partying, Marine that I was. That's not who I am now, So we just gotta stop dwelling on that past, because like there's no point in that. We're just gonna hurt ourselves, gonna hurt each other. Just live in the moment, enjoy it for what it is, and then move on from there. That's what life is. We grow, we change, we have a good time, and we try to find happy moments in all those pieces in our life, all those times in our lives. That's what you can take from everything in life. Enjoy the moment, live in it, don't dwell. Remember that for the memory that it is, and then we move on. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.